Do I look at the camera? Okay. It's all right. I'm quite used to it, actually. The idea that a woman would say something and not be believed, that's something I just don't understand, because I don't understand what the point of that would be. Why would somebody make something up that was so terrible if they didn't feel like it happened to them? And I think that that's part of the reason why women haven't been able to talk about things for so long, is because we've had this sense of, oh, we're not going to be believed. And so creating a safe space for somebody, for a friend, a coworker, a family member, to be able to talk about what has maybe happened to them, or how they've been made uncomfortable, or how they have perhaps even been abused or violated, I think is so, so important. Why do we find them hard to believe? I don't know. I think it's terrible. Anyone finding anything that anyone says is true and happened to them in any sort of abusive situation being hard to believe at all. Why would anyone make up something so terrible? Maybe people are afraid to confront the evil that can exist in people, you know? It's my job to honor their story and to be true to it and to bring it to the table and hopefully start the conversation. I think there's a misconception that women who are in those kinds of relationships are not intelligent or not strong. And it's kind of a thing that I had to debunk within myself. That bias that you develop even as a woman against other women. Why isn't she getting out of that? Why is she putting herself in that situation? And it's just not that simple. And I think that that's a common misconception. You know, I like Instagram just as much as the next person, but it should be a safe place for people, not for bullying or harassment. There's this sort of attitude of, well, why are they doing that? Well, why are they putting themselves out there? If they don't want to have terrible things spewed at them, they should get off of Instagram or something. And it's like, well, how about not having terrible things said to people? I mean, I think it's so easy for us to hide and for people to hide behind their phones and their computers. You don't have to face another human, and everyone's sort of dehumanized with all this technology. And I resent the idea as well of that someone willingly put themselves in that situation. No one would do that. And no one deserves to have that kind of evil spewed at them. For what? What is the point? Women over the years have been in situations that men have not been put in many, many times, many different reasons, whether it's that not receiving the same pay, many other sort of sexist and misogynist things that can happen to women. I would say I haven't had it happen to the level that it has happened to others, and I'm very grateful for that. I've been working in this business for 30 years, and I've had very, very lucky situations, which I'm grateful for, of having many wonderful collaborators who also have been male. I have also been working in this business for 30 years. And so, of course, there have been times when I felt that maybe, oh, was that not heard because I was a woman? Or was I spoken to like that because I was a woman, and would that have happened to a man? Well, I think first of all, anyone should be able to speak their opinion if they like. I think that there's an interesting kind of argument, you know, for and against the political platforms of celebrities, but I think that there happens to be circumstance where you want to talk to me, and I don't know why, because I did a movie. Okay, now if it gives me an opportunity to then say something that's actually probably more important than the movie, why not? Like, that seems like a good thing to do. You don't have to do it. Why not use the opportunity to shed light upon something that should be part of a larger conversation? You should be out there talking to other people about it, not me. I'd rather talk about something important on the red carpet anyway than what I'm wearing. That's like one question. What are you wearing? This. Okay, next. And I don't mind saying what I'm wearing. I mean, you know, designers make beautiful things. They've worked hard on them. They've dedicated their life to their passion. That's also cool. I love wearing, you know, a beautiful Dior dress, and I'm proud to wear that designer's creation. And then there's maybe something else we could talk about after that. I always sometimes wish it was more about the project, maybe, you know? Maybe something about the people that worked on it and how hard everybody worked. And it's always a funny feeling when you're there and you might be the only person there representing the project, and you know that there were a bunch of other people that worked really hard on it. You could be there for both. Why not, you know? You can talk about both things. You can talk about the project, your dress, and perhaps something that you're supporting, it can all go in the same breath.